Your story on WCBI Sunrise with Kealy Shields.
Look at my new fashion statement, guys. Keyton is joining me in studio this morning for our What You Need to Know Wednesdays segment. And Keyton, we're talking about some type of weed, correct?
Yes, we're talking about burrweed
Burrweed,
or
okay.
stickers.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
So a lot of people around here, they know them as stickers. So burrweed is a type of weed that grows these little spiky, like flowery weed heads.
Yeah, I don't like them too
And you
much.
step on them and they really hurt.
Yeah.
And MSU actually just put out a little article about how to deal with it. And so tagging along with that, I just kind of wanted to put out a little bit more information, some specific chemicals that we carry. We're also looking at bringing in some new chemicals based on what Mississippi State recommended.
Okay.
And if you have any like specific lawn pesticide questions, you can always call our hardware store. Any hardware store in the county should probably have some good information about it. But the best place to go would be your agricultural extension office.
Yes, yes.
They have most of the information that you need about region, how to applicate, and when to applicate. So right now is the perfect time to start treating for what we call post-emergence.
Okay.
Or pre-emergence. Sorry, there's two types of emergence when it comes to weeds. Pre-emergent is before the weed grows the head.
Okay.
So just as like the little start, the roots are starting to form and all of that. That's the best solution. That's your like #1 way to get rid of it. And then there is the pre-emergent. So after it's grown, you notice it's there, you step on it, ouch, and then you're trying to figure out a way to get rid of it and kill it. Yeah. So normally we try to tell our customers like there's always a way that you can use a natural ingredient to treat weeds, and we usually push people towards vinegar because that's usually pretty
safe. Everyone's got it in their house,
everybody's
probably.
got it. But burrweed does not react to vinegar very well.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay.
So it will kill all of the top growth, but it will not kill the plant down to the roots.
The root of it.
Like you want. And so what you need to do is you need to find for a pre-emergent, so before it comes out, if you want to treat it and be prepared, you want to use something like a 2,4-D chemical.
Okay.
Or isoaxabin, which is a chemical active ingredient in a lot of things like the Fertilome that I brought here has a little bit of isoaxabin in it. And there's also these like weed lawn killers that feed the lawn, and that's what that Fertilome is. It's a weed-free zone, so it targets the weeds and fertilizes the grass. So you can get specific chemicals to do that as well. And then the Eraser Max is also a really good one for just treating mainly general weeds, but it works on the burrweed as well.
Okay.
And one thing to keep in mind that I like to try to tell everybody, 2,4-D does not handle well with all types of grass.
Okay, I was kind of wondering
If
about
you have
this.
St. Augustine and Bermuda grass, do not use 2,4-D.
Will it kill it?
It will kill it.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Then you'll be in another pickle.
Yeah, so if you have like a perennial grass or something like that, or like a Kentucky bluegrass, you can use that 2,4-D and it won't affect it as much.
Okay.
But grass type is actually really important when it comes to treating the weeds in your lawn. And there's actually tests that you can do to figure out what type of grass.
How do I know what type of grass do I have?
Again, you can call the agricultural extension office, and I think they have a resource here locally to help you figure out what kind of grass you have. And then we also have stuff at the hardware store that we can use to teach people on how to identify grasses and that kind of thing.
That's super neat.
One last thing before I go. I just want to remind everybody to be safe anytime you applicate pesticides,
Glasses.
chemicals, anything, even grass seed. Wear a respirator, long sleeves, gloves, and glasses.
All right, Keyton, it's so great having you back in studio. That was some great information.
Thank you.
Guys, we'll be right back.